What's happening, everybody? Welcome to another amazing, wonderful, stupendous episode of Ryan in Real Estate. So glad you took the time to listen. Today we're talking about a great topic, which we are talking about the appraisal district and your property taxes. Lots of homeowners have gotten their property tax bill and they were scared, shocked, screaming to the heavens, what the heck has happened? In fact, in just the Houston area, 95% of all residential properties increased their property taxes by 15% or more. Holy cow! How did that happen? Well, it happened mainly because in the last 2 years we've seen this crazy growth, and we've seen the average growth in Houston is actually around 15 to 20% in the valuation of your home. So appraisal districts got a hold of that and realized what has happened and looked at the comparables and has risen those taxes. So what does that leave you at? Well, it leaves you at a spot where yes, you're gonna have to probably pay those taxes, but I'll give you a couple of reasons and ways to maybe help you lower those just a bit. You got those tax statements, they're not due till the end of the year, so you got time to do it. Here's what you're gonna have to do though. You're gonna have to appeal them by May the 15th, which we're coming up on that very quickly, or within 30 days of the time that you receive them. How do you appeal them? Well, you're gonna have to get some comps. You're gonna have to talk to maybe your realtor. You can call me, or you can hire someone like I do. Multiple companies out there. If you need one, just put comments. I'll be glad to get you connected with one that they go appeal them for you. In fact, some of these guys are actually right in the same building as the appraisal district. But you want to appeal the taxes. You want to get those things lower, show them your proof why it's not saying the valuation that they are. And here's the deal. How do they come up with that value? Well, one, they're looking, they do what's called mass appraisal. And they do this, they basically find the floor, what's the average price that homes are selling for, and then they base all the different factors from your square footage and different things they know about your home, on-site visits, lots of different factors to figure out, basically use this kind of mathematic process to figure out what your home is worth. That's how they figure out what those taxes are. Then they send you that bill. You want to appeal them. How do you appeal them? You can go yourself, you can do it online. You can hire a company and they go and tell them. One thing you also want to make sure you do, you appeal them. Secondly, you want to make sure you have all the exemptions that's potential on your property. That being homestead exemption number 1. If it is your primary residence, make sure you have the exemption of homestead exemption. It will save you 15-20% on your property taxes. Secondly, there's a senior exemption, there's a veteran disability exemption. Make sure you have those exemptions taken care of. The other thing that you want to make sure as well is understanding they cannot, if this is your primary residence and you have a homestead exemption on it, they cannot increase your taxes more than 10% in a year. So if that has happened, you can also make sure they know that. But I would just tell you, you need to appeal your taxes, not just this year, but every single year. Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna push to take more money from you, and you need to do the same thing to push back. And that's what the appeal process is. So if you haven't done it, make sure you do it. That is our episode of Ryan in Real Estate. If you have any questions about your property taxes, about the appraisal district, about what you should do, please feel free to reach out. Put it in the comments. I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have, and I would love to help you out in your journey of getting lower property taxes. Till next time. Also, by the way, take a minute, subscribe, notification bell. We'll see you next time on Ryan and Real Estate. See ya.